have lived in Rhode Island my whole life, and from experiencing Rhode Island, there is a lot that is unique to the state that most people do not realize. There's beautiful beaches, rich history, and interesting people. Everyone knows Rhode Island is the smallest state in the US, but to Rhode Islanders, this state does not feel small. A 45-minute drive is considered a road trip to most Rhode Islanders, but this doesn't apply to me. Although I have always lived in southern Rhode Island, I am also a very avid snowboarder, and with that comes an adventurous spirit. I remember when I first got my license, I drove all the way to Connecticut to explore an abandoned building, and then drove to Boston for a concert a couple months after that. This desire to explore and travel can all be derived from snowboarding. Just snowboarding alone has led me to some cool places outside the Ocean State, such as New Hampshire, Colorado, Utah, Vermont, and even Tremblant Canada. But just because I love winter and mountains doesn't mean I am any less of a Rhode Islander. I love when the sun sets on the ocean and taking my boat down the river and watching the local wildlife and basically everything that Rhode Island has to offer. There is nowhere I would have rather grown up. Yet, it is the snowboarder in me that needs to venture away and experience as much as possible. No matter where I go, whether it is Vermont, Boston, Colorado, South Dakota, Utah, Martha's Vineyard, or the coast of Lake Michigan, I will always be proud to say I am a Rhode Islander. I remember always being told, you have the best of both worlds, Rhode Island in the summer and snowboarding all winter. Which, it is nice, but it is also difficult to balance such different worlds at the same time. My friends from Rhode Island never fully understood why I disappear every weekend in the winter. And it is hard to explain to them that only 5 months a year am I able to fully express myself as a snowboarder and a Rhode Islander. Rhode Island and snow typically mix like oil and vinegar, but to me, they are both equally important. I can't imagine being a snowboarder and not from Rhode Island, or being a Rhode Islander and not snowboard. No matter how different they are, I wouldn't be myself without them.